Hello, CNG 132 online. My name is George Lemos. I'll be the instructor for this semester for your network securities fundamental course in preparation for your Security Plus certification from CompTIA. Real quick, with this welcome video, you're going to see it right here in the announcements area as soon as I get finished with it. I do have a YouTube channel and a Google Hangouts. Feel free on the weekend to join the Google Hangout because that's where I pop in. It's easiest for me to pop in there and see what's going on the weekend. I do have Google Hangouts on my phone, so I do get updates from there. A little bit about me. Let's see. I'm a father of 4 boys. Me and my wife have been together, or my wife and I have been together for 16 years. My boys' age range from 16 down to 4 years old. I have 2 in the middle that are 12 and one that is almost 10. He'll be 10 here in September. What do I do? Let's see. One of the things I like to do is camp. It's been a little restrictive having such a young child, but we do go on small outings that I guess you wouldn't really call it camping, just because there are utilities when we go camping, just to make sure we have some comforts for that little guy. Let's see, to get started with the course, go ahead and click the Getting Started series of the Mind Tap. And just for warning, this video will probably be close to the full 15 minutes. So make sure you pay attention to every video in its entirety, especially this one all the way to the end. Don't fast forward or skip video contents. So let's see, I go here to course contents, getting started. The Getting Started will show you a whole bunch of small MindTap videos. Look these over. If you have no experience with MindTap, I suggest you watch each one thoroughly. They show you how to use MindTap, what is MindTap, display the contents of MindTap, and I'll also go through and help you guys when the emails start coming through about questions. I will make videos addressing those too, but I'll put them in a special spot. Let's see, we have the syllabus here. CNG 132 for fall. I think we can add another. I thought I had one there. I used to have a syllabus agreement, agreeing that you've read the syllabus and agreed to the syllabus. I will put that up for that. The discussion rubric. The discussions work by making your initial post by Wednesday, and then doing 2 follow-up posts by Sunday night. So our week goes from Monday morning to Sunday evening. I should say Monday 12 a.m. midnight. I should say like 12:01 a.m. midnight, past midnight, and then go to Sunday 11:59. So we have almost an entire week available to do the weekly contents of that. So let's see. We click on week 1. When you click on week 1, it expands the module. It gives you other modules. Once you click on every individual modules, you'll see just that specific module. But see, here we have the content of week 1, due August 26th, starts today, 12 a.m., due the Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Anything submitted up by after that will be late, but still counted. And I always say, I encourage you guys to keep on doing labs, doing projects, lab simulations. If you have a problem, document it. Take a screenshot, do a photo. Make sure that if there is a problem that I know of it, and then I can help you work through it. Don't save your work for the weekend. Once again, on the weekends I do my best to be available, but might not always be there. So start your homework early, and if you have questions, definitely get hold of me through the week. Weekly reading takes you out to MindTap itself. Once you click on the Unit 1 preview, it'll show you the contents of the chapter itself. Make sure you allow pop-ups. If you're using Chrome, it's simply the settings buttons, then advanced settings at the bottom of Chrome. If you're using Internet Explorer, just for MindTap integrations, I would say please use Chrome. that'll help you out even more. So you see we have, after this pop-up, it takes us out to Mind Tap here, Unit 1 Preview, and we see what's going to be covered. And this matches up exactly with the core competencies of the course as we move from chapter to chapter. You can also, once you're in Mind Tap, you can navigate to anywhere within the book. So here we have the full book. Usually takes just a step to get fully loaded. Then you go to chapters, chapter 1, and here it'll list the entirety, only this way, list the entirety of the chapter contents. So make sure when you're looking for case projects, hands-on projects, you're going through this route instead of maybe going through another route. I know there might be some issues where the bottom 2 sections are cut off, but this helps. Yeah, this helps get rid of that. Your quizzes are within Mind Tap. Your lab simulations are in Mind Tap. The project walkthroughs, the directions are in Mind Tap, but the caveat of that one is the modified instructions are in a Word document in assignments. So when you go down to assignments, you're then going to see the lab simulations. Think critically. We won't put that one in. The project, which matches up with Mind Tap hands-on projects down here. So we have 1.5D, and we have, if we were to open this up, I believe it says 1.5D in here. Yeah, 1.5D. The blank portions within this are usually question prompts, or maybe you see something that happened, you write that into there, and then that's just your answer. All of you should have DreamSpark access this week. From DreamSpark, you're able to download VM Workstation, Windows ISO. So I'll put another video here shortly, and that'll go in week 1, and that will be your weekly check-in videos. Oh, I guess I don't have it. I can make it. So weekly check-in videos. And this will be where I put weekly updates. Perhaps there's a question. Chick, misspelled that. So I move it to week 1, module 1. Modify the name. And there we go. So I'll put new videos in here. This first video will probably be just located in the news section, but following videos will be only in week 1. So that gives you guys a reference point to go back to and check that out. As we continue down the work list review, this has areas you can study. One is flashcards and the other is a crossword puzzle. The slides, when reading this or when accessing the slides, they are narrated to you. The quiz is take as many times as you can and get the grade you want. When you're looking at what kind of grade you want to achieve, make sure to address the syllabus and look at the grading rubric. So you have a good idea of what contents are worth the most, so you can attack those with the best possible outcome. As we see, projects from text, labs, plain labs, and then the discussion are worth 20%. That's 80% of your grade right there. So if you were to do nothing else but get 100 points in all those categories, the minimum score you would walk out of this class is with a B. Final exams 10%. The rest of the tests are worth 5. I don't put a high value on tests just because it's only a grading of you in that week. It doesn't take into calculation that you could be sick or anything like that. So I don't put a high priority on tests. So when you do tests, you get one shot. I think it's 35 questions, 35 minutes. It's not a high value thing either. So if you blow one, perhaps you can, it's not the end of the world. One more thing in the syllabus, since you guys are online, oh, that didn't highlight very well. The Transcender 180-day access is available at Front Range Library. Make sure you're getting that early. Search the bookstore. It should bring up many different bookstores. We want to see the campus stores. We'll go to the campus stores. We want to go textbooks. And then we're going to go Larimer Campus. Make sure you choose Larimer Campus. It's the only place that has those vouchers. In the search box, we can click 180, do a search. Oh, it used to come up with everything. Huh. Okay, that's changed. So if we go C and G, that is so weird. I'm gonna have to look that up because usually, okay, there we go. So I did CNG 120, 180-day online Transcender Practice Exam is what you want to get for this course. Once you have this, we want to start looking for the SYO 501 test course. That's the one we want to study for and prepare for when you leave this class. Let's see. I believe that's most of the first week stuff. Yeah. Okay. So I think that's about it for the first video. This video is a little bit longer. Like I said, probably going to come close to the full 15 minutes, which I look like I am. Usually my regular weekly videos are about 6 minutes long, but they always contain valuable material. If you email me and I addressed it in a video, I'll definitely refer you to that video. But make sure you're watching those videos. Make sure you're undistracted, because I definitely try not to waste your time with that video itself, each weekly video. Welcome to the class. 132 is one of my favorite courses just because it makes you more aware and even makes you somewhat paranoid about the way people are using information around you and devices. So welcome. Happy to get started, and I'll email you guys again here shortly just to make sure everybody's in the class. Make sure you post that first discussion agreeing to the syllabus. I'll get that added in right after this video.